Miss Akasaka has been at the school for a little over a week now. She is still widely popular with the guys, but my interest in her ends with a single question. Actually, I don't have any interest with her at all. Because, like I said, my interests are all in these three girls, Kisara, Honoka, and Konoha. Could she really be a vampire? I still can't get Honoka's theory out of my head, but at least she seems to have let it drop. Good morning, everyone. The principal have just approved a wonderful idea of mine. I wonder if she is a bad vampire or a good one. Excited murmurs filled the room until she raised a hand, motioning us to fall silent. Many of you have impressed me with your math skill, but I want you all to really shine. That's why Toyo High School will be holding a mental arithmetic tournament. Sorry, a what? It's a math tournament with a twist. The top students from each class will compete to solve problems entirely in their heads. Each round will take place in real time with points based on how quickly they answer. So I don't think this is a competition for me because I'm pretty bad at math. For Honoka, she is really good at math, so I think she will be the one who is competing for this math competition. Oh my god, that sounds super hard. That's the idea, and I spoke with the other teachers about the best candidates. For this class, it will be Honoka Kawabe. I didn't know her last name, but hey, I know now. Me? Yeah, it's you. You are the genius here. That's right, so make sure you study hard. The tournament will be held this Friday. Miss Akasaka answers a few other questions before moving on to the daily lesson. I lean over towards Honoka's desk and flash her a smile. Congratulations, Smarty Pants. Honoka grins. I can't believe she picked me. I wonder who I will be competing against. Whoever they are, I bet you will wipe the floor with them. Her eyes light up, and she gives a resolute nod. Okay, this time I'll cheer you on, Honoka. Looks like it's my turn to play cheerleader now. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Eventually, lunchtime comes around and I rush off to the cafeteria, starving of course. With my tray piled up with food, I try to spot an empty table where I hear someone calling out, "Hey, SpongeBob!" I glance over my shoulder and find Konoha trotting towards me. She has a broad smile on her face and seems excited. Yeah, I wonder why is she so happy. I motion for her to come to sit down and we find a table together. So what's the good news? Did you hear about the math tournament? Oh yeah, Miss Akasaka told me about it this morning. Kisara and I will be competing. Whoa, you and Kisara? Oh, I never knew you and Kisara are good at math. Oh really? Uh-huh. How should I respond? Nah, tease her. Of course she and Kisara will pick. The museum exhibit did say the vampires have super mental abilities. I grin at Konoha. Well, I guess your natural gifts are coming in handy again, huh? Or supernatural gifts, I should say. I flick my eyebrows up and Konoha giggles. It certainly won't hurt, but I actually like math anyway. I make a show of recoiling in disgust. Geez, Konoha, something should be kept to yourself. Seriously though, I'm sure you'll do great. You really think so? Absolutely. But don't slack off, you'll have some tough competition. Right, I'll study extra hard to make sure I'm in top form. Poor Honoka, she doesn't even know what she's up against. Yeah, she can hold her own against almost anyone, but a pair of vampires? Yeah, I don't think so. It's going to be intense, I can tell that much already. Yeah, I just hope I don't get too nervous. With classes over, I'm just about to head home where I hear Honoka calling out my name. She runs over with a worried look on her face. Hey Honoka, is everything okay? I just saw the list of students competing in the competition. Even if she doesn't believe in vampires, she has reason enough to worry about going up against Konoha and Kisara. Oh yeah? Stiff competition I'll bet, even for you. That's an understatement. I'll be facing third year too and the list is so long. So what? You would still be in the top 10 easily. Honoka blushes but still doesn't look reassured. What should I do? Encourage her definitely. I put my hand on her shoulder. Come on, you are going to do great. Just because there will be some third year doesn't mean you'll not be able to, compete with them. You definitely do great. You are the smartest person I know and definitely the most motivated. I know, but I'm so nervous. You, of all people, you live and breathe studies. And if you don't win, so what? You have already done your best either way. Honoka blushes and casts her head down. You really mean it? Yes, of course. You would see right through it if I tried to lie. Finally, her mood starts to lift. Thank you, SpongeBob. I guess I needed that encouragement. That won't stop you tripling your study time this week, though. Am I right? She laughs lightly. You know me too well. So basically, I'm barely going to see you between now and Friday, huh? Honoka grins. Victory does not come without sacrifice. I roll my eyes and laugh. Whatever happens, it's going to be an interesting week. As expected, the next few days passes quietly as the three girls knuckle down for the big day. Part of me is relieved at the lack of drama, but at the same time, I'm kind of miss it too. When the day finally arrives, I can't wait to watch the three of them compete. The auditorium is packed with students all cheering on their friends and classmates. I do my best to cheer Honoka, Konoha, and Kisara at once. Kisara, please take out your glasses. It's really not good. I mean, in terms of your looks, you are hiding your looks. I suspected Konoha and Kisara would make it, and Honoka managed to hold on too. Now that things are getting tougher, I can see Honoka starting to struggle though. Eventually, a problem comes up that Honoka can't solve, bringing her run to an end. She bows respectfully to Konoha and Kisara. You two are truly amazing. I'm glad I had this opportunity to compete against you. You did very well, Honoka. We are impressed too. Yeah, they are vampires. We can't do anything about it. The girls smile at each other, and I felt a sense of relief wash over me. I don't know how I would handle things if they ended up totally hating each other. Honoka comes over to sit next to me in the audience, looking surprisingly buoyant. Hey, you were great, Honoka. Thanks, but those two are beyond good. I guess I've always misjudged them, but now I'm thinking we might even be friends. How should I respond? Agree with her definitely. Yeah, that would be great. I think you would get along with them really well. Even Kisara? I think back to their bickering at the museum and chuckle. I didn't say you would get along perfectly, just well enough though. Konoha smiles and we turn our attention back to the stage. It's a tough call with Konoha and Kisara still neck and neck as Miss Akasaka appears. I think it's safe to say that these two really knows their stuff, so we are going to call it a tie. Everyone applauds as the two girls walk off stage and I head over to wait for them. Just then, without warning, that curious double vision starts to steal over me again. I stumble over to lean against the wall, closing my eyes to stop my head spinning. Oh god, what is going on again? Kisara is ahead, walking towards the stage exit when Miss Akasaka stops her. You two did an impressive job keeping up appearance out there. I honestly never would have suspected. Yeah, I know, like I said, she uses this math competition as an excuse, okay? Just to find out who is really smart. And like as the scripture has stated in the museum, those who are really smart beyond like human ability is those vampires who are gifted with this supernatural cognitive power. Konoha must have her head tilted in confusion, but Kisara just nods. So my instincts were correct. You are one of us, aren't you? Konoha gasps, surprised by Kisara's accusation. I almost hear her thoughts echoing in my mind. What is she thinking, saying that openly in front of her? Rather than being thrown off, Miss Akasaka just smiled and nodded. You're correct. I've just had a lot of practice integrating into human society. But you aren't even wearing sunglasses and you don't smell of sunscreen either. How could you do that? All the things you will learn to adjust, in time. I've even married to a human. The two sisters gasped in unison. But how does that work? Quite well, actually. Certainly well enough to have children. This message right here trying to let us know that I and Kisara and also Konoha have a chance of, getting married and all this. And I'm pleased to say that they enjoy the best of both worlds. That's unbelievable. All of this is just to say that you two should feel free to live like normal teens. Experience young love. Don't be too paranoid about being different. Things always work out in the end. Even now, I'm quite impressed with how you both handled it. You are matured into powerful vampires indeed. I'm sure of that. Well, thanks. Did she really just say she have kids with a human husband? Oh, maybe there's a chance for me and SpongeBob after all. Yeah, I told you. I know. I know. Konoha is thinking things like this all the while. I mean, I did not say it out for you guys to hear, but in my mind, I know that Konoha would have this kind of thoughts. Whoa, slow down, Konoha. Miss Akasaka bids the sisters goodbye, and I can sense Konoha's bewilderment. Are you alright, Konoha? You seems I need to prep for my next class. I'll see you later, Kisara. Oh, okay. Oh, finally, I just saw a glimpse of Kisara's taking off her sunglasses. The vision starts to bob as Konoha dashed down the stairs. Then I even catch a glimpse of myself through her eyes as she dashed past. Oh geez, there was some next level weirdness right there. I shake my head as the vision subsides, trying to gather my sense. Then Kisara walks out, her face inscrutable. Hey, congrats, co-winner. She looks up, and I almost swear she looks overjoyed to see me. Co-winner? But then the mask settles back in place and her trademark smirks returns. Well, it's no big surprise that I came out on top. On top. She scrunched up her nose like she just detected a foul odor. That's not even a word, you dolt. Anyway, where's my prize? Huh? A prize? What should I do? No. I'm not going to give you no kissy or huggy with those expensive rubies. Reward her. Laugh it off. But to think of it, it only cost me like around 15 gems to reward her, but I'm definitely not going to spend those. I stared at Kisara for a moment before laughing. What? Do I look like I just carried trophies around? You should go check with Miss Akasaka. She organized this. Kisara starts to pout. I didn't ask for a trophy, I just said a prize. I roll my eyes and reach into my pocket, checking what I have. Fortunately, I had found a piece of candy. Hey, here you go. Oh, this candy looks pretty beautiful. Sour cherry, just like you. Kisara studied it carefully before snatching it from my hand. I suppose that's acceptable. Hey, better than nothing, right? She shrugged and popped the candy in her mouth. As we part ways, the school bell rings off, and we both rush off to our next class. As I lie on my bed later, the evening, I think back on the past few days. It got off to a slow start, but things really got interesting towards the end there. Honoka might not have been able to match the sisters when it comes to math, but her hunch regarding Miss Akasaka turned out to be right after all. If only they knew, I think all three of them would have recognized Honoka as the real winner. Yeah, then my thoughts turned towards Honoka's surprising change of heart. Honoka hanging out with Konoha and Kisara, huh? It would definitely make things easier for me if they all got along. But it's going to make it harder to keep the sisters secret. After all, she had a lot less to go on with Miss Akasaka. I sigh. staring at the ceiling. Maybe it's for the best if she does find out though. Surely, if they are all friends, she'll keep it to herself. Man, I only hope I'm there when she finds out the supernatural is real. That's going to turn her whole world upside down. I close my eyes, thinking of the three girls until I begin to doze off. Too late. I have a feeling that I'm forgetting something.